live, oh. Hey. Okay. So I'm here. I ain't gonna be here all day because I got some work to do. It was a weird day because I was like, child, this weather is like real Kanye West. The weather is real Kanye West out here. Nevertheless, always the more. It's yours truly here, and I am back with another video. So I had a couple of things to say. I said I'm gonna get on about this thing because I don't feel like being here all day. And your girl has been doing her soul searching, been doing her personal work. I think it is very important that gotta make sure my stuff is secure. I think it's very important that I don't know. I do this for myself, just for my own personal growth, and it's just kind of like an open diary, I guess. And I say what I need to say at that moment. I don't say everything. So there's a lot I don't say. Truth be told, there's a lot that I don't say. But I've been reading this book. This is really good. Took a trauma workshop. Part of where I reside at this moment requires us. That class wasn't required, but there's a lot of classes that are offered. So I've taken everything from anger management, emotional intelligence, confidence classes, self-awareness, and we also did a trauma workshop. And in that class, she spoke of this book. She was like, if you've never read the book, you should get it. So it took a long time to get it, but I was able to get it at the library. And it's pretty deep because it's written by a doctor, so it's doctor terms. But being that I have a background in psychology, I kind of understand it. Somebody that doesn't probably is not gonna want to hear it. I mean, they might, but it is very doctor lingo. And he does do a pretty good job of breaking it down. Like he'll speak in doctor terms, and then eventually he'll break it down into a way where, in layman's terms, as they say. So it's been some really good points. One of them was like, basically, like, the greatest disservice we do is like lying to ourselves. Sometimes, like, we really are our own worst enemy. But also when they talk about like PTSD and when we experience trauma, because they like show the origin of PTSD and how it started, and like he talks about veterans and how they went to Vietnam and like the severe cases of PTSD, and then how women and children all respond differently to different stages and times and phases of their life, of what they experienced and how they got through it. So it has been really enlightening for me, because the biggest thing that I'm learning thus far, and I'm not even halfway through it, is just having PTSD is basically like when you're on a loop and you are stuck in your trauma. You can't get past the pain of what happened to you. So either you're constantly triggered, and what I just read today was like you end up building your life around what happened to you. Like, you may say like, yeah, I've healed from what happened to me, but in order for this to never happen again, I'm going to build a life and I've said that. This is what I've said. Like, I want to build a life that's so secure, like nobody will ever be able to rob me again. That nobody will ever be able to violate my home or play with my money or my resources. Like, and those are all trauma responses, because I don't know if that pain ever really goes away. That's what I'm accepting. Like, I don't really think. I think it eases. it doesn't hurt as bad. You don't think about it as much as time goes on. It's kind of it fades. It's a distant memory. But the aftershock and the after effects of what has transpired, I think, will probably last forever. I don't think it'll ever be some aspect where I won't feel, I don't want to say like triggered, but where I won't, because so much of my life has been damaged by what happened. It wasn't just like one thing. Like if a girl gets sexually assaulted, it means that she was physically violated, right? That's one thing. It has a ripple effect, but it's one thing, one action, one violation, one criminal act, one thing. Versus you are sexually assaulted, you're robbed, you're exploited, your identity is stolen, your family abandons you. Like when you have a plethora of things that are all happening at the same time, um, it is very challenging to, I guess you don't, it's a lot to heal. It's a lot to heal from. It's a lot of lies. It's a lot of betrayal. It's a lot of shattering of reality, because you realize like nobody really loves you like that. Like the people were never really your fucking friends, and no, like it is a deep awakening. So it forces you into spiritual awakening. It forces you to get closer to God. It forces you to really do soul searching within yourself. And I think that's what trauma does, is like pain breeds intellect. The closer that we get to the threshold of pain, it's almost like we have no choice but to go inward and to find God. Like it's because that is the only person that can get you out of this. That's it. That's the only person that's here to save you. That's the only person that like you almost have to be crippled in order to recognize. And yeah, God will use people. God will let things happen. It's just the way it is. There's been a series of unfortunate events, and I think I'm past like what has happened. I just feel like it's sad. Like it's sad that things had to come to this. Like there's no level of hatred that I have for anybody that I would ever participate in the type of shit that people have done to me. And I think that I've gotten through some pretty traumatic shit even before this happened. I've gone through depression. I've had hard times, but I was able to move on and live again. But um, when people are actively trying to have you murdered, when people are trying to get you put into mental institutions, and when people are really, really playing with your mental health and your well-being, it is a different level of urgency, and it's just a different way of living. It is. And sometimes when people can only speak of, like when you read books, they lost a child, they lost a job, they went to war, like these not everyday mundane things, but I feel like my situation is very unique. And so sometimes I have issues with relating, because I don't feel like people understand like how much pain I've had to process. And I think that makes me a champion. Like I don't care what anybody has to say. Like I think the amount of pain that people have put me through, and I still can get up and get dressed and still love myself and still take care of myself and still get up and do the right thing. And I am in my right mind, and I still want to get up and go to work and do my part, and still want to be an active member of community, and still like have a zest for life, still want to travel, still want to eat, still want to get married, still want to fall in love. Like I know that I'm blessed, and I know that I'm far in a better space than where I was. And so I say that to say, as I said, the title of the video is "Where Are the Receipts?" Because I want this situation to end, right? That's my goal is that I'm not going to stop until this shit is over. Like, I'm going to get these motherfuckers out of my life one way or another. Like, you're gonna have to die. Like, I'm not gonna die because I'm still here. So how I feel about it is somebody's gonna have, either you gonna have to go to jail or you gonna have to die. Like, because clearly you're not in your right mind. Because I'm not attacking you. I don't call you. I don't hack your shit. I don't try to figure out what you're doing. I don't know where you are. I don't know where you live. I have not had any contact with anybody in my family since I left Nashville. I don't talk to anybody from my past. No one has my number. I don't talk to nobody. So you can't say that I'm, like, fuck your fake messages, fuck your tech shit that you created. Um, Nobody is bothering you. See, what the gag is that you went and did all these terrible things to me, and you thought that it would just be swept under the rug. And the reason why I continue to speak up about it is because I don't have anybody advocate for me. And if I don't speak up for myself, nobody else will. There are so many victims of sexual abuse and exploitation that never get to tell their truth. That never get to say, like, this is what happened to me, this is what they did to me, this is what they did to my family. And they go on and they die. They live in shame, guilt, and fear, and they die in the pain of never having their voice heard, never receiving justice, and watching people, everybody else move on except for them. But as I move on, I feel as though I have to tell the truth. I have to. Like, I cannot, until it is made right, I will not stop talking about it. I won't. I won't. Like, until motherfuckers start telling the truth, I'm going to eat your ass alive. Every time you see my face, every time you click on this video, every time you watch my social media, if I got to start joining groups, if I got to start advocating in the streets, if I got to start joining community missions, if I need to start talking to mayors, if I need to start talking to people for real, like, if I really need to get outside, like, really get in the motherfucking field, nigga, I will. I will. Like, you think I'm scared? See, this is light work. You think I'm scared? This YouTube video ain't shit. You think I don't have the power to go down here and lobby and talk to people and really kick up some dirt? So as I said, like, if you're sitting here talking shit about me, I want you to start presenting receipts. Every time that you say something about Candice, Carey, I need you to present a receipt. Every time that you speak on my name, I need you to present receipts, not some shit that you made up, not that fake Photoshop shit. I need you to present some real shit, not some shit you did behind my back, not some non-consensual shit, not no hidden camera shit. I need you to present some shit that was consensual, that was law-abiding, that was lawful, that was a mutual agreement. I need you to present some real shit. See, I'll give you an example. I was thinking on my way here, Diddy, and I remember before he went to jail or whatever, everybody kept saying, like, he was a thief, he was a thief, he was a thief. You know, he was a con artist, and he was a scammer, and he put us in bullshit contracts, and he took our money, and he made us do this, that, and the third, or whatever. And hold on. So yeah, they made us do this, that, and the third, or whatever, and he came out on the radio. I think he was on the Breakfast Club, and he was like, you know what? There's nothing worse than being called a thief. So if I stole something from you, if I did something wrong, if I wronged you in any way, if I owe you money, let's get it squared away right now. Let's get it squared away right now. If I owe you anything, please bring your contracts, bring your lawyers, bring your financial planners, bring everybody with you that you feel like is needed. Bring all your witnesses, bring everything. Bring everything. If I am just such this terrible person, not shit that you faked and created. I'm talking about real shit that you can actually take to court. Real shit that's actually been documented that I'm aware of, that I knew, that I was there, that I participated in, that I was actively an active participant in some shit, and you don't have it. You know you don't have it. Anything that happened after the fact of me leaving Nashville, no one has had contact with me, man. So whatever documentation you got that you have created, it's a lie. And so that's why I say when people come up with these fake ass rumors and false allegations, she's like, where are your receipts? Like Whitney Houston said, honey, like crack is whack, baby. Where are your receipts, honey? I got too much money to do crack, bitch. That was still funny, man. She was like, crack is cheap, nigga. Like, don't insult me. Like, yeah, I might be an addict, but don't sit up here and insult me. Like, honey, Whitney said she smoked heavy Chevys. Don't play with me. Oh, shit, you know I am. You know how much money I got? I just said, where are your receipts, man? Everybody got so much to say. And the sad thing about it is they keep failing. They keep the plans keep failing, the lies keep failing, the drama keeps failing. Like it's just a fucking fail, nigga. You niggas have nothing else. You have nothing else. You can't put me in jail because you don't have anything on me. The false reports ain't working, the lies ain't working, the smear campaigns ain't working, the hacking ain't working. Like all that shit is fluff, man. It's a waste of fucking time. And that's why I document this shit because nobody's not gonna say it didn't happen. No, you're just making it up. No, you're out of your mind. Like it's been everything. You a drug addict. You a prostitute. You mentally ill. We trying to put you in jail. You a bad parent. It's just been everything that you could think of, and none of that shit stuck because character supersedes reputation all day, every day, man. You niggas don't understand that. Y'all live for the clout, man. Real people that got real shit to do and real lives and real ambitions and shit. We understand that not everybody's going to like us. We understand that people are going to come and go. But there's 8 billion people in the world, honey. Somebody's going to love me. Motherfuckers love me now. What are you talking about? Look at me. Shit. Fuck you mean? But I will not stop speaking about it because I feel like as soon as you go silent, that's when your story dies. Like a story's just like how y'all keep making false rumors and lies and shit on my name. If I stop talking, then that's what stands. It's like no, I'm not gonna let you sit here and abuse me, and I'm not gonna speak up about it. I'm not gonna let you sit here and try to traumatize me, and I'm not gonna say something about it. I'm not. That's just the way it is. I'm not gonna act like it didn't happen. I'm not gonna brush it under the rug. I'm not gonna let it go. No, bitch. No. I'm sitting here with real fucking issues for the rest of my life that I have to deal with because of some shit you did out of jealousy, out of lies, out of just fuck shit because you're mad because you fucked up. Let me tell you something, niggas. Some of you niggas is supposed to be broke. Because look what you're willing to do. I keep telling y'all that. The niggas that robbed me was all broke project babies. Am I lying? The primarily the people that was involved in this shit was broke project babies. You didn't come from wealth, honey. You weren't you never learned financial literacy. You never learned how to take care of yourself properly. That's why you steal and you lie and you do fraud. That's why you're broke because you're not supposed to have money. Because look at what you're willing to do. You're willing to pay people to gang stalk. You're willing to pay people to do smear campaigns. Like this is what you do with your money. You pay crooked cops and lawyers and shit. Like this you're wasting money. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your life. None of you niggas is in shape. None of y'all work on y'all body. Y'all probably don't eat well. You probably ain't been to the doctor, to the dentist in how long? Like, it's so much shit that you should be doing for yourself. All y'all niggas is over 40. So you mean to tell me you ain't got nothing that you can be doing with your life? There's nothing that you can change to do better or improve, but try to destroy mine? And how long this been going on? So I'm gonna just keep on working it out. And me, a part of working it out and working through my trauma is telling the truth. It's either you're gonna dissociate and you're gonna act like it didn't happen. You're not gonna face it. You're gonna ignore it. You're gonna suppress it. You're gonna repress it, and you're gonna try to move on. And that's when you start having emotional outbursts. That's when you start having panic attacks. That's when you start burning out, when you don't deal with your trauma. So I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna talk to you straight up. I'm gonna tell you what you did was fucked up. Like, period. And I'm not gonna let it go. I'm not. And so if you feel like I was wrong, bring your receipts. And I'm not talking about some shit where you got your feelings hurt. Like, I said something that made you mad, so you thought it was cool to just have me killed. Or you thought it was cool because I have receipts that my identity was stolen. I have receipts that all my information was put on the dark web. I have receipts that I have been trafficked. I have receipts for all that shit. See, everything that I say, I bring fucking receipts. I bring receipts of all the fake emails that I've been getting and all the fake contact that I've been getting. I got different phones full of fucking information, man. You know how many times I had to change phones? All the screenshots. And I just been backing that shit up on flash drives the whole entire time. Because I'm so tired of people lying. I'm tired of people lying on me and lying on my fucking name. I'm tired of people acting like they don't know what happened and I'm just making it up and oh, she's just, no bitch, I'm not on drugs, never been on drugs, never will be on fucking drugs. I take drug tests every month and never failed. I don't drink or smoke or do anything. It's been over 2 years. So, now what? Now what are you gonna do? Now what? You can't say I did anything wrong. And you know what? I speak up not just for me, but for my kids. Because I know what you niggas did. Like, you niggas really sat up here and walked into my house and thought that you was gonna sexually assault my child and think that I wasn't gonna say anything about it. Do y'all really believe that? Do y'all think that I'm gonna let that go? And then you think that I don't know that y'all was a part of it? That y'all set that up? That y'all sat up here and worked with the nigga that's a trafficker? I'm sorry, people. Please understand that trafficking does not happen at random. It's people that are involved with that type of lifestyle. You got to be connected to people in group chats and in the sex industry and prostitutes and all that shit. You got to be into that shit. You got to be into the drug life, bitch. I ain't never been into that shit. You got to be into that. And I don't give a fuck what nobody say. That nigga's into that shit. I'll give you an example why I know. I'll give you a receipt, so to speak. That nigga Jeff is demonic. Like, I can totally tell that he's a warlock, that he engages in dark spiritual practices. I also know he's a down low man. I do know that. I definitely believe that he is a down low man that is into all type of nefarious activities. Because you got to keep in mind, this is the type of person that's never had a real job, never kept a real job, never had a place of his own, has always lived off of a woman. Most of the women that he leaves behind usually fare badly. And what I mean is, the one chick that he was with, Ashley, she ended up on coke. Where was she getting the coke from? From him. He got her on coke. That nigga's into necromancy. I remember he had told me about the girl that he was gonna marry before he married who he's with now, and that her dog had came up missing, and and she got, he got upset because she had basically said that he stole her dog. But now that I know what I know, he probably did. He was like, I'm still paying the vet bill on that dog. I don't give a damn. You probably did because you probably do animal sacrifices. I'm pretty sure he stole that dog. Just because I wouldn't be surprised if that nigga stole that dog. I think that like there's no fucking way, dude. I'm sorry, but when a person is down for anything, I think you'll do anything. When a person is down to have threesomes and orgies and get shitted on and get pissed on, they want to beat you and choke you and tape you and do all this weird shit, nigga. You are a sexual deviant. You will fuck anything, and that includes children. And you like to exploit people. You like to put people on camera. You like to sell people information. You like to bait people in conversations, to record them, to screenshot them, to save that shit for later because that's how you make your fucking money. That's what you do. That's who you are. And I will shout that to the fucking heavens until you're no longer here, either dead or in jail. I mean it. I don't care. If you want to come see me, come on down to Texas, baby. Come on down here. I would love to see you. You and your wife. Come. Let's sit down. Let's have a chit chat. Let's have a powwow. You want to do brunch? I want to bring you receipts. Look at that nigga teeth. Nigga ain't lost no weight. Nigga don't take care of himself. Shit don't never go right. Ain't never got no money. I was hearing all the time that the t-shirts and shit that he be selling, he won't even have the shit printed up or made or nothing. People will order his shit and it be taking him 2-3 weeks to get back. And I paid that nigga like 2-3 months ago. He still ain't gave me my shirt yet. Cause he's snorting it up. That's why y'all ain't. On that booger sugar, I'm telling you, man. He's on some G Money shit. I promise you. That nigga know he ain't shit, so that's what he got to do to numb the pain. He a pill popper. Because he know deep down, he know he a pedophile. He knows that he has trafficked women. He's exploited women. Like I have no lies to tell, and I'm pretty sure that you're around here spreading STDs as well. Oh yes. So I guess that was a trap between you, either you and Jenny or you and Shakita. That y'all thought that, but honey, I got out scot free. That's not my destiny. That's not what God had for me. But you, all of you all, that was the plan. And see now you all are stuck. I think y'all got complex PTSD because you inflicted the pain on yourself. See, it's one thing when you go through something and it's external to you, like somebody abused you and traumatized you, but you traumatized yourself through your own poor behavior. So you have like complex PTSD. So you're stuck in the past. You're so adamant. Like I'm telling you, niggas could have, if you just would have sat down and took some time, the money that you trying to steal from me or that you have stolen from me, you could have made on your own by now. You niggas would have all worked together and came up with a plan. And I promise you, if y'all would put y'all money together, whatever money y'all stole, y'all could have had a multi-million-dollar business by now. But y'all don't think like that. Y'all hit a lick to keep going. Y'all wanna stay in this foolishness, man. Y'all wanna live this life, and then y'all wonder why y'all broke and y'all sick and y'all fucked up. You wonder why people around you is dying. You wonder why you ain't got shit and ain't nothing growing because you're a foul fucking individual. And it's just the way it is. I don't even at this point, like a lot of it's not really caring about getting back because I can't get the time back that I lost with my child. You see what I'm saying? Like I haven't seen my child since she was 12. And she 19 now. Like I don't think you understand how much you have ruined my family and my life and things that were supposed to happen. Like you have changed the whole trajectory of not only my life but my child's life as well. And that was done purposefully. So for me, this is why I don't have no sympathy. This is why I'm not gonna stop talking about it. I'm not gonna fucking let it go. I'm not. It'll never be okay until you niggas actually get justice, until this shit is front page news, until this shit is known about who you motherfuckers are and what you did to me. I'm never gonna stop talking about it. So whatever I gotta do to get my story out there, to get my voice heard, honey. At this point, I'm willing to do it. I'm willing to start writing to newspapers. I'm willing to start writing in as a constituent to different lobbyists and different people on Capitol Hill. Like, hey, XYZ, we need to start looking at this trafficking in these schools. We need to start looking at some of these teachers and these coaches and shit. What type of background checks is happening? What We need to start asking more questions about who's around our children. We need to start asking about our family members and people that so-called is supposed to love and protect you, but the main ones is trying to have you sold out. No, man, I'm not. It's not even about being mad anymore. It is about being an advocate. It is about showing up for people that cannot show up for themselves. It's about being honest about who you are and what you need. And I'm not going to pretend anymore. I'm not going to act like I don't know, it never happened, or just sit here in silence and suffer in silence and just take the L. No, bitch, you take the fucking L. You lose, bitch. This is my life. How the fuck you gonna steal from me and rob from me and then tell me to move on, nigga? The fuck? And then the thing about it is, I am moving on, and you still don't want to let me do that? Ain't that a bitch? Niggas really be sitting here talking about, oh, she's still talking about the past and she's still stuck in the past, nigga. As long as I'm still being hacked and stalked and tracked and watched and illegally surveilled, nigga, I'm gonna keep talking about it. If there is any type of pictures or videos of me or my child that have been sold, I want my money. I want my money. Do you think that you just gonna sit here and exploit me and then think that I'm not going to speak up about it? Did you really believe in it? Oh, you're a little tink tink. You really believe that shit. You really believe that I was just gonna let this go and I was just gonna come back with open arms and then let you stab me up again. You thought it was just a joke. We thought we were still back at Glencliff and everything was fun and games, and we'll just go down to sensations and have a 2-for-1, huh? Is that what you thought? I pity the fool. So I want anybody who's watching this video, because I know you watch my videos. I know that you download my videos. I know it looks like there's no views, but I know plenty of people watch my shit. I know plenty of people watch my shit. I want you to get together, get on your Zoom, whether you and all your friends in the group chat, and I want y'all to get together, and I want you to figure out a plan. Like, you really need to figure it out, because the longer you wait, the more likely you are going to jail. If you're telling yourself, you're still going to jail. So either way, because like I say, all of this stems from the violation of a minor, coercion. Like, this is real big shit. Like, I don't think y'all understand how big this shit really is, because we're going to take it all the way back. This is not just gonna be for the last couple of years, the last little bit of fraud. I'm taking it back to what happened to my kid. I'm gonna take it back to the cameras that you put in my house. I'm gonna take it back to all of that. And when you start getting into pedophilia and all that shit, you niggas is looking at 25 to life, easy. Conspiracy. Those are RICO charges where you done bounce from state to state and did orchestration with different organizations and different people, done sent gang stalkers everywhere, done work with crooked cops everywhere. See, that's why I just kept taking notes and I let it go on. Because I know that my day will come. And I know I will be able to fully tell my story and tell the truth, and the world will know who I am. And that I have a slew of information to back up everything that I'm saying, because as a victim, the burden of proof is on you. It's going to be up to you to just show what happened to you. That's unfortunate, even though something bad may have happened to you. What I started to understand when I started to try to go to police and different things like that, this is why I document everything. I send emails all the time. Because people try to act like I didn't know, I don't know what happened, I don't remember that, I wasn't there, you never told me that. Email, clock it. Always clock it. Bitch, you knew. Bitch, you had an email. Bitch, you never reached out. You never said anything. You're a liar. And you're going to fucking jail. That's just the way it is. Because if I was, I would be gone by now. If I was going to jail, I would be gone by now. If any of your plots and scams would have worked, I would have gone to jail by now. But the thing about it is, you've done it to so many people. I'm not the only person that you've done this to. This y'all have made a life of crime. Y'all have sat up here and tried to orchestrate all of this in multiple people's lives. You've burned multiple people in the community. Like, I know I'm not the only one. This is your life. This is what you do. So I know that eventually it's all going to come out. And then when all of it comes out, I'll be like, hey, remember me? Candice, Carey, remember me? My daughter, what you did? I remember I was thinking about it today and just what happened that day. And yeah, it was a terrible sight to see what happened that day. And I think I always blame myself because I wasn't there. I have blamed myself because I basically let a predator into my life. Like my dad basically paid to have all of this done to me, you know. And my family sat back and watched it all go down. That's why that's why they never helped. That's why they never called, they never reached out, they never said anything. You'll sit here and watch my videos, but you won't pick up a phone and offer me a dime. You'll sit here and judge me like, oh my God, like she's doing so bad. Like, can you believe it? Like, she's homeless. Like, yeah. When you got a psychopath that's sitting up here blocking all your resources, that's what happens when you go through human trafficking. One of the I may not be in a dungeon somewhere being held against my will, but a big thing that happens with people that experience human trafficking is financial exploitation. And so they do whatever. That's why my business went kaput. I was doing well for 5 years in my business, and then they killed it. So that's how I was making money for a long time, was I had my own business. But once they got wind of that and just saw that I still had a way to take care of myself, because the goal is to keep you broke, to keep you homeless. Because if you are on your own, then you're healthy, then you're taken care of. If you have a home, then you're protected. And 4 walls equal protection. When you don't have a covering, that means that you are covered. God has you under his umbrella. But if you don't have any shelter, if you're outside, if you don't have nowhere to go, if you don't have any protection, if you don't have any support, it leaves you susceptible to the world. that come with it. So I can attack you and abuse you and nobody stand up for you. I can lie on you and smear your name and spread your information around and lie and keep up false information. And because people don't like you, they'll just believe it just because, and then they'll spread it to more and more people. So it's an unfortunate space to be in. But I'm honestly kind of grateful because I'm so glad I got all those people out of my life, man. I'm so glad I was able to cut the cord and walk away because I probably would have been still trying to help my parents, even though they wanted me dead. I still would have been trying to be there and be nice and kind to people, even though they didn't like me, because that's just who I am. So I advise anybody that's in the sound of my voice, if you feel like that you have something to say or you want to present some information, and that's for anybody, please present the information. Um, but just know that I'm gonna have my facts to it. You know, like make sure you present it in advance. Just like an unemployment case, you gotta present your before the hearing. You need to present your information. You gotta present the evidence prior to the hearing, to the trial. You gotta submit all of that prior to, so both people can determine, you know, where they stand. This ain't no quick shit that you're just gonna be able to make up. You're gonna have to have real dates, real times, not some shit that you forged. And best believe it's gonna have to be it needs to be notarized. It needs to be real shit that was documented, not some shit you made up. Because you niggas is good for fictitious shit. Y'all live for, like, I've never seen so many people just lie and make up shit in my life. Like, I've never had hatred like that for anybody that I would just lie and make up some shit. I wouldn't. I don't know how. I don't know how to be that person. And so I'm glad that in most aspects, I'm glad that it's over. You know, for the majority of it, it is over. Um, but I also know that I just don't feel like it's over until I get justice. Like, it's just not for me. Like, until um, because it is too much that has happened and too much wrong has been done to people for me to let it go. Like, when you out here killing old people, when you out here molesting and sexually assaulting and trafficking children, that's just too much. If you stole a little dope or something, yeah, I might look over and let it go, and that's still bad. Like, you know what? That's his business. That's her business. But if you out here really just out here damaging people's lives, you out here spreading like Jenny ass, just openly out here spreading STDs. Like, even before I left, she was doing this shit. She was so damaged that she, even though she was a promiscuous person and lived foul, she was a foul fucking individual, and that's just the truth. She was a foul fucking person. She lived foul. She treated people like shit. She always thought that she was better than everybody fucking else. She thought everybody owed her something. And then she ended up with something she couldn't get rid of. And so what did she do? She wanted to blame the world. She wanted to blame the world. It was everybody else's fault. It was everybody. Like, he did it. Girl. No, ma'am. So I'm going to need you to take your L and sit down. But then she couldn't do that. So what she started doing, she started affecting people. So that this is a big reason why, like, you can't come back and say, like, why aren't we friends? Because you're foul. Like, you have done so much foul shit, not only to me, but to your family as well. This is what I'm saying. Like, these people are foul fucking individuals, man. They live foul, they think foul, their morals, their values are fucked up, man. So no, we can never be friends again. No, we can never reconcile. No, it can never be fucking right. You are demented. You are something is fucking wrong with you. Shit, I may not be perfect, but bitch, I ain't you. Hell fuck no. Girl. You're foul. And I don't respect that. I don't respect that shit. Like it was so much stuff that you was doing those last couple of years of friendship, and I was just like, you know what, you disgust me. You fucking disgust me, man. You like niggas, y'all ugh. And they kind of find out y'all be back here doing spell work and having orgies and shit and doing fraud and got sex rings and then that took me, that made me thinking back in the day, like when her uncle used to have that strip club down on off of Second Avenue, or was it First Street, Second Avenue over there. I think these niggas been into that shit. Like, you know, you start thinking back down and remember, now you like, damn, like these niggas really been into this shit for a minute. These niggas really been living foul for a minute. Like they been doing fraud. They been on CPNs. They been on scamming credit cards and boosters and shit like that. Like I just be going to work every day. I don't know nothing about this shit. And that was a lesson I had to learn, baby. You cannot be friends with everybody. You just cannot. You can't be friends with these people. You cannot overlook how they live and then think that you're still gonna be cool with them. That's why I don't play that shit now. If people ain't shit and they live foul and they don't do right and they're messy, you cannot overlook that and act like it didn't happen. You can't act like you don't know. You can't. It just I like I would get off the phone sometimes and feel sad. I'm like, damn, like that was foul as fuck, man. Like you did what? And people they want to say they hate that shit about me, but it's like morally, who the fuck are you, man? Who the fuck are you? I hope some of you niggas do just go ahead and take yourself out. I don't care. Because like you're foul. You're foul, man. Y'all niggas is foul. Like y'all have sat here and damaged communities to the point of no return. Like you bitches have spread around STDs. You done lied and did fraud. You done damaged like how the fuck do you attack elderly people, man? Some people have died and passed away because of witchcraft and shit. Like y'all niggas have done foul fucking shit. And I know I never let this shit go. You think I don't know? You think I don't know? Yeah, right. Yeah, fucking right. All these mysterious deaths and shit. People ain't just dying randomly, man. You niggas is killing these people. But you too scared to go and make your own money, not realizing the money that you still ain't even gonna last. You ain't got a plan for it. You niggas want to rob and don't even y'all want to parlay and shit. Y'all don't even have a plan to flip it or invest it or do anything with it, because you wouldn't have to keep doing crime if you really had a fucking plan. I have to make sure because there be too much going on. There be too much going on around here. You wouldn't you have a plan. Y'all be doing way too much. Way too much, man. And you think I don't know. That's why I say, baby, I got the receipts. I've been watching all of y'all. I just didn't say nothing all these years. I just been sitting here collecting information. So I hope you got yours. And then whenever you're ready to go to court, if you want to sue me, let's go to court. See, that's another thing. Ask yourself this. If these people got so much information on me, if I'm this, if I'm that, and all these things, why we ain't been to court yet? I'm talking really where I've been to court, where I've actually presented myself, presented my ID. I've been there. I knew about it. I signed the signature. Not no impersonation shit. I'm talking about me actually being there, me actually being presented with information. Because you took my mail. These niggas rerouted my mail and shit. That's another thing. That's another charge. You stolen resources from me. You done all that. Like, y'all niggas is going down. That's why God like, honey, move out the way. Move out the way. Move out the way, honey. Move out the way. So, yeah, if you want to go to court, if you want to work it out, let's do that. Make sure you got your lawyers present. Make sure you got all the information listed. Make sure you got everything that you need. Make sure you do. I want you to make sure that everything is on the up and up before you step to me. Because I'm ready. Because I know you're ready to move on with your life, right? I know you ain't got much to look forward to. But, that's the tangle where you weave. You roll that, not me. So don't try to make me pay for the fuck shit you did. You be ready to live that shit. And some of y'all ain't gonna make it. I keep telling y'all that. Some of y'all ain't gonna make it. Some of y'all don't need to make it. Some of y'all so foul. I keep telling y'all, some of y'all niggas are so damn foul. Like, we don't need you. I keep telling y'all, the world don't need you. You just hold up breathing space and they paying tax dollars and shit for what? What we need you here for? So I know you got my number, I know you hacked my shit. So just go ahead and make it right, honey. Why you got the time? Because like either way, you gonna end up with what's going to make you work in jail. And you have you'll be working and it'll be restitution at the bottom of your check. Every time you get paid, it's gonna be restitution to me probably for the rest of your life. So y'all better get on your Zoom and figure out how you're gonna pay me back, man. You better figure it out. You better get together. You, Shakita, Danisha, Jeff, Samantha, Jenny, Micah, all y'all, Kenny, everybody, Carol. Yeah, bitch, I know about you too, ho. Don't think you done slipped through the radar. Don't think I don't know about you either, ho. All you washed up has-beens, honey. Just get together, get on your Zoom and try to figure go start GoFundMe. Go out there into the community and tell everybody what you did and then start a donation fund for Candice Carey to get the money back that you owe me, honey, for ruining my life for nothing. You need to figure that out. Because like I say, some of y'all niggas ain't gonna make it. When people figure out that you a pedophile, JTE, when they figure out you a pedophile and that you've been around certain people's kids and you done been in people's houses, when people start finding out the truth, nigga, you're not gonna make it. All those homeboys you have and all those you're not gonna make it. You may not even make it to jail. When niggas start finding out who you really are, you're not gonna make it. I'm pretty sure you owe a lot of people money. I know you told a lot of lies. And then your brain is getting bad because you can't keep up with the lies because the lies have gone on for so many years you forgot what you said. And then people will think back, oh, remember this, remember that. And you forgot you told that lie. But there's somebody like me to keep receipts for everything, nigga. I've been waiting on the day. I'm waiting to present my information in court. I can't wait. Can you? So let's go. You got your receipts? Because I know I do. So if everything is what it is and everything's on the up and up and everything's how it's supposed to be, let's go. Shouldn't be any problem for you. Right? It shouldn't be any problem for you to tell the truth, present information, state your justice. You should have character witnesses. You should have all of this, right? Okay. Well, I see you there. You let me know. Make sure I get the subpoena, get the information. Let me know. Spin the block.